All right, child. Let's call this seller. She filled out a form late last night, early this morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, looking up how to sell her house. So she must be motivated, or he. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Germa.
Who is this?
Yes, this is Jay from Charm City Property Solutions. It looked like you filled out a form looking to sell a house in Baltimore.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Oh, awesome. Did I catch you at a good time?
Yeah, great time. Great time. I'm just driving. I couldn't hear you for a second. I put the windows up now.
Oh, got you. Okay, well, yeah, man. I didn't really get a chance to look into it, but just could you catch me up to speed with everything?
Yeah, it's so right now it's almost a shell. The floors on 2 floors are done. It's a three-story walk-in, 1 basement. So you walk in the main floor. I think it's a bit over 1,300 square feet. You walk in the main floor. You have the main floor. You could go upstairs as soon as you walk in. There's also a downstairs. So it's 3 stories. It's almost a shell. So there's no. So the floors on 2 floors are done except for the basement. I still have the floors for the 3rd floor, but I just haven't installed it yet. And the bathrooms are, I can send you the pictures. There's bathrooms that are completed, meaning the tile is framed and the back wall for the tile, but there's no plumbing or electric either.
Okay. How many bathrooms is it?
So as of now, when it was a shell, I've constructed 2 bathrooms upstairs that are already completed.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you constructed 2 bathrooms already. So when you bought it, like, what was your initial, like, plan with it?
I was going to complete. Well, the demo was already done. I bought it as a shell. I was just going to. I was going to remodel and possibly sell after.
Okay.
Or rent out. But I just had some financial issues that's making me want to sell now.
Oh, man. You said financial issues?
Yeah.
How do you mean by financial issues?
Just more so, I don't have the money to finish it at the moment. And I had some other investments that I'd rather make right now. So I felt like I kind of jumped the gun purchasing.
Right.
And now I'm just looking to exit. Now.
Got you. So just so I can
I have videos. Continue.
No, that's good that you got videos and pictures. That's awesome. But I'm just trying to, just so I can understand like the overall rationale behind why you might be wanting to look for some outside help in selling the property. I mean, besides you mentioned financial issues. What's the main reason you're reaching out to us now rather than, I don't know, like maybe putting it on the market?
So this is kind of my first time going at it. So I just Googled how I would sell my home in Baltimore, and your site was one of the first ones.
Okay. Yeah.
There was like 3 or there's many of them, but you're up there. It was either first or second. I think I filled out a couple questionnaires, and yours was probably like top 3. So now, as far as putting it on the market, I never thought to do that because I really don't have the experience. But it crossed my mind as well. But it looked like it was like a 24-hour offer and things like that. It looked like it was more speedy.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
I decided I just Googled
yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense. I know most times when people get a house, the natural thing to do is most people use like realtors or they got a friend of the family or everybody's a realtor nowadays. So I'm just curious why you went this route. But if you do want to focus on speed, that is something we do
Yeah.
specialize in. Speed and convenience is definitely something that we could help you with. So, did you have
Yeah.
like an idea of a time frame that you would like to start the process?
Well, normally, how long would the process be? Like I said, this is my first go around, so I'm not really too familiar. But in a perfect world, what's the process like? I really don't know.
So yeah, in a perfect world, you would either I would come out to the property, take a look, get just a roundabout guesstimate on how much I would think it would cost to renovate. From there, give you an offer. I don't know. I'm not good at negotiations. Let's just say you'd say I want an X, and I say okay, let's do it. If once we agree on a price,
Yeah.
then the next step would be to go to the title company. Um, they would run the title report to see if there's any mortgages, liens, anything with the city. And then from there, once that's all said and done, we should be able to close in like 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You just filled me in. Okay.
So does that work with your time frame, or you was hoping to like get things done maybe like towards the summertime or something?
The sooner the better. Sooner the better.
Sooner the better. Got you. Got you. Got you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So I mean, I know it sounds like you started the project and you kind of like stopped for a bit. If you were to go ahead and finish it up, how much you think it would cost to finish it, like get it ready?
Well, with the contractors that I have, it'll probably be about 25,000 left. Yeah, about 25. Yeah, about 25,000 left.
Okay. Okay, 25,000 left. All right, that's not too
Yeah,
bad. Did that include finishing the basement, or
yeah.
like what did that include?
That would include all of plumbing, all of electric, and then I already bought. I already bought the. I bought like the island for the kitchen upstairs. The toilets I have already, vanities I have already. I have a double vanity. The way I constructed it was to where so originally it was 3 bedrooms before the demolition, but I made it 2 to make it more luxurious. So I already have like a double vanity upstairs for the master. The master's pretty big, so instead of 3 being upstairs, there's 2 now. And pretty much I have like another 9,000 worth of merchandise that I purchased that I have sitting in a garage to pretty much furnish the place completely. Now, aside from the basement, if we were to, well, if I was to make it a bathroom and all those other things, it might be a little bit more, but not by that much. But it has its own entrance in the basement. I was looking to see if, and the back also has an alley, so technically, none of the neighbors have done this, but I don't see why not. The back has an alley and a backyard, a decent sized backyard. So I was thinking about making it its own driveway, so people upstairs can have their thing. They'll have 2 floors upstairs, and then downstairs would be separate, its own entrance and own driveway, and then do the shower and plumbing and all that downstairs. That'll probably be a little bit more than 25,000 total. It'll probably be about 30. But I was looking to do that as well. But
Gotcha.
as of just leaving it with the basement by itself and and the 2 floors upstairs, 2 bathrooms upstairs, one in the master, double vanity, and one more in the smaller bedroom. Yeah, that was my original plan.
God, yeah, man. Wow, that sound. You got some big plans, man. This sound like this wasn't your first flip, was it?
No, it's my first. I had a family member that does this,
Oh,
and I watched him do a couple things, and it was really his format, and he broke it down to me. But into having money issues and things like that, everything I reiterated was literally it was his thing.
oh wow.
I just I picked up on it, and I
Yeah.
let him formulate the whole process. But I got it as a shell as well. I got it as a shell. So all I did was the floors on 2 floors,
Yeah.
and the bathrooms upstairs. Very nice bathrooms. Very nice tile. Very nice. It's thoroughly luxurious. They just can't continue until the plumbing's done.
Right. That makes sense. Wow. Okay, so how did you find this property?
I was gifted. I was gifted this property by a relative.
Was that the same family member that kind of like taught you the business, or?
No, another one.
Oh man, you part of a whole real estate family, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you haven't like tapped into them to see if they want to like come in and help you or take it over, or?
I've asked, but everybody's saying they're not that liquid right now, and
Oh yeah.
Baltimore's not really what they want to be invested in, and I'm
Yeah, true.
I gotta respect it. I said, okay, I understand. You
Yeah,
guys
for
have
sure.
other interests elsewhere.
For sure. Okay. So
Yeah.
so let's just say we go ahead and get the deal done. I don't know if I could yet, but just so we, let's just assume we do, right? Like, what would you do next?
Yeah.
Like, do you already have another project you plan on putting the money into, or?
Not immediately. I have a couple prospects, a couple ideas that I'd like to run past. I was thinking about doing the stock market possibly. Off of the top of my head, I don't, but the opportunities are always endless. Always endless.
Yeah, for sure, man. You're optimistic, man. You got to be optimistic, for sure. You don't think you're going to put it back into real estate?
Just as soon, probably not. I think I probably, I had a couple good ideas with the real estate thing, but the money was a little bad. I wasn't that liquid, so
Yeah.
I probably tried to grow the bankroll a bit more before I decide to dive back into real estate.
Yeah, for sure. 'Cause-
Yeah, I'm always here to support. A good deal is a good deal if I come across one, but I feel like it takes a little bit more capital. More
Yeah.
capital.
Speaking of capital, did you use any like hard money loans or any lenders, or it's just straight cash?
To fix up what I fixed up so far?
Yeah.
No, just cash.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. So you don't got no mortgage payment or nothing you got to worry about.
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
All right.
I have the full deed.
Awesome. That's beautiful. Okay, so I mean, if we could come in, cover all the closing costs, you don't got to pay any like realtor commissions, and we buy it obviously completely as is. Like for an offer like that, like how much would you want for it?
It's a good question. The deed says it's worth 46, but granted, I did put in the floors and the labor for the floors and constructed the bathroom. So I don't know. I'd probably be looking for like maybe about 50.
About 50.
About 50, give or take. The floors were about 3,000 for the floors by themselves plus the labor, about 2,500, and then the bathroom cost me another about 7,000. So I'm already, aside from it being gifted to me, I'm already in for about 12. Granted, I did purchase 9,000 worth of stuff that goes into the place.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I would put that down.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were interested in the place, you might want to see that too, and maybe, I don't know, maybe buy that as well, or I don't know if I'd have to put that on offer up. I don't know. That's a whole other story. But I mean, to be honest with you, the 9,000 worth of stuff that I purchased, I have an AC unit, all types of stuff. I have a list of everything here in my notes. My offer would be 50, and all of that 9,000 worth of stuff would be included as well. So now, granted, I paid for about 12,000 that's went into it, plus another 9,000 in the items. Now, I don't know if you'd be interested in that as well, but I'm not going to have any use for it. So
Yeah.
it's collecting. I'm paying for it to be stored in a garage.
Oh.
So that's all.
Yeah.
That'll be included as well if you're interested.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. I might be. But it's not on site on the property, right? Is the property like secured and stuff like that?
No. Yeah, the property's secured. Nice neighbors. It's on a good block. I know Baltimore, from what I hear, I haven't been too far other places, but I've heard, Baltimore can be a tough area, but this block and the surrounding blocks are pretty good block. It's a very good block. A nice elderly woman to my left, and to my right is another single mother with a couple kids. So the block is a good block. It's a good block. It's a very good block actually. But no, the stuff, the things I purchased aren't on the property now.
Okay, that's good. That's just in case, because Baltimore can be tricky. So it's good to better to be safe than sorry. So that's good that you're thinking ahead. So here's what I'm looking at, man. Like I'm on the computer right now, just trying to get a lay of the land. Baltimore is block by block. There is like 2 other properties on the block on the market. It looks like one is fully renovated for 125 and another one is going for 72. So I know you said you're offering 50 and it takes about 25 again to get it done. So I'm like, okay, I'll be all in it.
With the right contractors.
Yeah. So I'll probably be all in at 75. And it's like, I don't know. It would be hard for me to justify it when it's another house on sale for 72. You know what I mean?
Right. I understand. What kind of house is that fully done?
I'm sorry?
Would you be able to see that there? I said, is the one for 72 fully restored?
One for 72. Let me see. I wouldn't say it's fully restored, but it's livable. Like it's rent ready. You could definitely rent it out. It has kitchen cabinets. It's probably not as beautiful as you talking about. I think you said you had the island plans and stuff like that already. You got the island already.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one doesn't have that. Um, but my plan would be to
Yeah, and
rent it
then
out.
wide open.
So open concept. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Brick is already exposed in the whole place. Brick is already, all walls are brick. They're almost polished. Another probably, if you wanted to not cut corners and expose the brick even further and have them polished and all that, that might be a couple extra thousand. But brick is already exposed and all on all the floors.
Wow, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so 50. That's the best you can do.
Now, would you want the 9,000 worth of? Well, I can read you a list. Hold on. Let me tell you what I purchased. Give me 1 second. Granted, of course, I know you'd have to see it as well, but
Right.
hold on. Okay, so 1 second. So for the powder bathroom, there's a medicine cabinet that's $50. A guest bathroom sink that's 50. The hallway, there's a barn door that's 400. The master bedroom, there's a double sink with a top that's 450. 1 second. There's a video. I gotta stop it and play it. For the bedroom, you got a bathroom only on the top. It's a scrolling video. The kitchen, there's a there's 4 floor to ceiling cabinets.
Wow.
1,600. There's a 36-inch wall cabinet, 2 of them, 400 each. A 30-inch wall cabinet, 200. 24-inch cabinet, 200. There's another double sink for the kitchen. There's a main kitchen dishwasher. There's a basement dishwasher. There's another dishwasher. There's a basement countertop. There's a range that's 200. There's a Kohl's tea toilet that's 300.
Wow. Where you got your materials? Where you got all these the materials from?
I bought them from a buddy that was planning on finishing his home also.
Oh, okay.
But at the time, I was liquid, so
Oh,
he
yeah.
wasn't. So he was looking to get out of his situation. So I bought it from him, and now the shoe's on the other foot.
Yeah, it'd be like that. That's all right.
I have the shoes on the other foot. Now I'm stuck with all this stuff that I bought.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I should have, instead of putting the 9,000 all these things, I should have probably just did one thing at a time and finished up the plumbing first and then the electric. But because it was such a deal at the time, it cost me 9,000 to purchase these first two prices I'm telling you. But in actuality, when he bought them, they were more expensive. So I ended up getting a deal here with this 9. This is probably been about 12 to 14,000. But I got that first time because he was looking to get out. So there's also a Goodman AC unit with AC coil and furnace that's 3,000. There's a basement stove, another stove for the basement, 150. Lastly, it says, I see here, it says 6-pack LED lights times 2, that's $60 each. So total with all these things, it equaled about 9,000. Wow. 8,900.
Yeah, I might be interested in that AC unit, depending on like the BTUs and stuff. That definitely
Gotcha.
sounds
Off the
interesting.
top of my head, I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what the BTUs are off the top of my head.
Yeah, it definitely sounds interesting. It's just, yeah, I think the hardest part is just, it was a 3 bedroom, then you turned it into a two. That kind of, I get what you was trying to do as far as luxury, trying to make it, it had like a master bath suite type of thing. That's what you was trying to do?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. I get that. Just like, but from like if you're trying to flip it, yeah, that's a smart move for sure because you're gonna maximize and differentiate. But on the flip side, right? If you're trying to rent it out, it's gonna get significantly less more versus the original 3 bedroom. So
Right.
I would most likely like reconfigure it back to a 3 bedroom. Um,
Yeah,
and,
that's still very possible. There's no walls up. There's no walls up, so it's literally still framing. It's exposed brick and framing upstairs. All I've done was knock the walls down from the 3 to now it's just framing there, and I've constructed the two bathrooms upstairs. But
okay.
you can just put the same. You can put the wall up to make it 3 just as easy.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2 bedroom that have bathrooms each, and then you'll have a bedroom that doesn't have a bathroom. So it still can be 3. There's no. It's still just framed. Oh yeah, that was the thing. I did the framing. That was the last thing. So after it was demoed, I did the framing on all 3 floors.
You did the
I
framing
thought I was
yourself?
thinking something else. But yeah.
Oh
No,
man.
not myself. Not
Oh,
myself.
okay.
Out of
Gotcha.
country. Yeah.
All right.
So framing on all 3 floors is complete as well.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
So let's. I'm definitely interested, man. Let's get a deal done, man. Let's get a deal done. Like I
I
said,
like the sound of that. I like the sound of that.
let's get a deal done. But I would have to be at 45 to get it done.
45?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you. 45, would that be included the items? All of the other stuff too, or?
I would have to see it. To be honest with you, I think the AC unit probably would be the most like interesting aspect. But if you wanted to hold on to it and maybe like
Yeah.
sell it on offer up, or you could do that. So yeah, it doesn't have to be included.
Okay. Or would you do with the AC unit? Because it's brand new, it's unused. Would you do 46 with the AC unit?
All right, yeah, let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I'm more than interested.
So you got a deal at 46.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Cause I like to just move at the speed of like implementation. You know, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you over a purchase agreement, right? That just outlines
Okay.
everything, cover all the closing costs. You don't gotta worry about no agent commissions. Obviously, we buying it completely as is, and everything like that. And it's a 2-page contract, right? And
Okay.
let me just make sure I got your right email. How you pronounce your name? Germa? Is it Germa Baru?
Yeah. Come on. You got it. Spot on.
All right, Germa Baru 93 at yahoo.com. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to send it to you. Are you able to check your email now or?
Yeah, I can check it.
Okay, cool. get that open. So where you from, man?
I'm from, well, ethnically or?
Well, yeah, you're probably American, but where your family from?
I'm from Ethiopia.
Oh, cool. I was gonna assume, but I don't want to be ignorant, man. It's gonna be like, oh man,
No, it's all good.
you probably sound like a driver. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna send it over DocuSign. I'm sending it now. Mm-mm-mm. So how far is all the materials that you got stored? Like, is it in VA or?
No, it's in College Park, Maryland. Oh, is that College Park? No, I think that's Beltsville. Yeah, I think that's called College Park, Maryland. No, actually that's Hyattsville. Excuse me, Hyattsville, Maryland.
Is it by like Route 1 over there?
I'm not very familiar with the area. It's being held in a buddy's garage.
Oh,
So I'm not too familiar with the area off the top of my head, but it's in a buddy's garage. It's in Hyattsville, actually.
got you. Hey, it's all about saving money, man. Because I thought you put it like in a storage unit.
Yeah.
I was about to say, oh man, that's tough.
I'm sorry, you called one more time?
No, I thought you had it placed like in a storage unit somewhere, like off the highway somewhere, like close to like in the middle point between Baltimore and DC. But you saving money, so that's the best part.
Yeah, it's been held in a buddy's garage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So the address, just to make sure, it's 2726 Fairmount.
Yeah. West Fairmont.
West Fairmount. All right, can't forget.
That does make a difference. I believe there's a Fairmont somewhere around there too. It's or East Fairmont. It's West Fairmont. W Fairmont.
West Fairmount. All right. Cool. The property is vacant. What else? That's pretty much it. All right, boom. So I just sent it to your email. Let me know
Okay.
if you got it.
I haven't gotten it yet. For the email, you got vermabaru93 at yahoo.com.
At yahoo.com? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. At yahoo.com.
Okay. I should be getting it any second now.
Yeah. Oh, so while you checking that, what would the because I would obviously like to see it. Just I trust you. I definitely trust you, but I definitely would like to get my eyes on it. Like, what would access look like?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You said when?
Just like how? Like, is it boarded up, or do you have it on a lockbox, or like how would that work?
Yeah, a lockbox. There's a lockbox there.
Oh, okay, cool. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm probably gonna need access. Probably check it out later on today or tomorrow for sure. The
What
latest.
time would work for you?
I don't know yet. I gotta talk to my contract. It's like contractors, man. Dealing with contractors. I always say like real estate is a people's business. So yeah, I gotta like get on the same page with the contractor. But as soon as I do that, then I'll let you know. I'll let you know beforehand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Please do. Yeah. I'm free anytime before 6 p.m. Well, I have work at 6, so I'll probably say before 4:30 p.m. So anytime in the morning up until 4:30. Would that work? Whenever.
Yeah. Got you. That should work.
Whenever.
That should work. Cause I don't want to make sure traffic and stuff going back. So I definitely want to make sure.
Yeah.
You're straight.
I got work in DC, so it's 6.
Oh yeah.
I'm working 7 days this week. So
Damn.
Anytime.
You're a hustler, man. What you do?
I'm a manager in CVS.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be stereotypical and say like you drive taxi or nothing, but I just figured like I caught you on the road. I'm like, oh man, this guy's a driver.
Yeah.
A road warrior.
Oh yeah. I used to do DoorDash and Uber Eats here and there as well. Not anymore, but
why not?
It's funny that I got a lot of family. My father used to drive cab actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he retired. He retired from driving cab.
That's what's up, man. Cabs it's a great cash business, man. It's a great cash business.
It is.
Yeah.
Granted, he was driving before Uber and Lyft really took place.
Up
until the end, towards the end of his career, Uber and Lyft, went on their run. But yeah, it was a hell of a business.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but yeah, I just sent it. Let me know if you got it.
Okay, let me double check. I got sidetracked.
It's all good.
Yeah, I see a DocuSign here.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so it says visit site. Okay, review document. Should probably pull over here. Okay. DocuSign would have to access your location. Sure. Now. Keeps going in and out with my Bluetooth. Sorry. I'm going to unplug it. Okay, here we go. I reach electronic records and signatures. I agree. Continue. Try and move with family. Okay. Agreement for purchase, sale of real estate. Due at closing, 46. Total purchase price, 46,000. Okay. Seller, government review. Buyer, Jimmy Cross, number. Okay. Issues. Securely manage agreements is just one step. One more step. Okay, see, copy. Second password. Statement has been signed successfully. Okay, so it says this agreement has been signed successfully. When it comes to signing important documents, 8 out of 10 signers prefer trusted platform. Start sending and signing today. Okay. Okay, it says I've completed. You got it on your end?
Yeah, I did. It just came through on my end. So great.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and forward this to the title company so they could get started. And then
Okay.
if you could text me any pictures or any videos that you got, that'd be helpful to start. And then
Yeah.
I'll be reaching out to you probably, I want to say maybe next week, to maybe set something up as far as like access and stuff.
Okay.
Or what's your weekends looking like? Weekends, do you work or? Well, you said you work 7 days a week, right?
Yeah. For at least this week alone, I'll be working 7 days a week. But I don't start working till 6. So
Oh, so that's why you said
I have the
before.
graveyard
Okay.
shift, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably hit you up, maybe like around, probably set something up for 3 if that works for you. But I'll let you know. I'll try to work around the schedule.
Okay.
All right, Germa, I
Sounds
appreciate
good.
it,
So I'll
man.
just I got videos. No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, if you could send me videos and pictures to start, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay, sounds good. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
All right, man. We'll be in touch.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Bye-bye.
take care. All right, boom. That's that's going to be at least 15K assignment deal. Got that thing locked up. It was pretty much a layup. One call close. That was a PPC lead that came in. You got to have a big budget for PPC. I spend like 5K a month on it. But I'm telling y'all, man, it's worth it to get calls like that versus me calling for hours on end, 3 hours a day to get one lead. And it takes like 20 leads to get one contract. It feels good when you could just do a one call close. I'm telling you. It sure feels good. All right. So that pretty much wraps it up. I hope y'all learned something. a few tips, but I'll see y'all on the next one. All right, peace.